Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's going to be a little bit of a different video. We have a new roommate on the way, and it'll all make sense in a little bit. So the first part of this video is basically just going to be us kind of setting up the enclosure, kind of getting it ready. It's not going to be the 100% finished product because there is a substrate that I wanted to get today that unfortunately both Petco and PetSmart didn't have any. And I called Reptile World and they didn't have it either, so it's annoying. So I gotta order online. It's excavator clay, so it's a sand that you pour water into and then you can mold it, and when it dries it's hard, and burrowers can actually burrow into it still, but that's not gonna be the point for this one. This one is going to be because I want there to be multiple different textures for the little guy to kind of have. So like he's gonna have the hardened clay. He'll have the cocoa fiber that I picked up, and I'll show all this to you guys in a minute. And then he'll also have a little bit of the coarse sand mat that I got as well. You do want some really coarse surfaces for reptiles because they do need to kind of like rub up against stuff to get their shed off. And yeah, so this is actually probably something most people on this channel don't know about me, is I love reptiles. If you've been to the stream, you've seen the Pascal cam, our chameleon that we have, our Bale chameleon. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the enclosure set up. Okay, so this next part I might sound a little quiet when I actually kind of get over in this area. My microphone, I have it kind of stretched out as far as I can, so hopefully the audio quality doesn't get too bad. And you see what I mean? This thing hasn't even been walked on by an animal yet, and it's already crumbling. So again, I don't recommend these sand mats a lot. Alright, so now we're gonna add the cocoa fiber above it. Give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Oh, I should have took my ring off. So when you pour this stuff, there are going to be some chunks in it. Just kind of get in there and break it up. Alright, so next what we're going to end up doing is we're going to start putting in all the different things in here, like the basking spot, the hide, and all the decor that I picked up. Now, anything you put in these tanks, whether it be something like this that is store-bought and fake, even though you bought it in a store, I always recommend kind of cleaning these off and sanitizing them and just making sure they're clean, because again, reptiles can be pretty sensitive to certain things, and you don't want to bring something that you don't want getting your reptile sick into the enclosure. You want this enclosure to be your reptile's domain, and you just don't want them to get sick. Okay, so thinking of just putting his hide right here. Then if he wants, he can dig down into the basking spot and put right there. And in here too, there's places for him to go in. hide, or at least while he's little, he'll be able to fit in there. Okay. And this is where we can start having a little bit. Okay. Jeez, I gotta squat down real low to get in frame. This is where we're gonna have a lot more fun. We got all these flat rocks that we can kind of stack up and put places. This is where you can start getting pretty creative. Again, if the audio is bad, I'm sorry. I'll try and fix it in post. So this is just pretty much gonna be for while he's still little. So I was gonna pass on putting this in there, but I think it would look pretty good. Kind of tucked in right there. I mean, I don't hate it. I'll probably end up replacing it though, but we'll throw it in there for now. Alright, and yeah, we're back on the phone again. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like. And I gotta say, I don't hate it. It looks pretty good. A lot of different things for him to kind of get into. And again, this was kind of like my plan with the sand mat, which is kind of a little bit exposed. And then once we get that excavator clay, I'll probably put more of it over here. Or maybe here in the middle. We'll see. Yeah, so there's his hide. And a little ladder there. Just kind of something different. I might move that plant maybe next to the ladder. I'm not sure yet. But again, like I'm probably going to end up replacing that with a real plant. And then just some little rocks right there. He can climb up right there. It's also something that he can scrape his claws into. And then these like hammocks, I'm not 100% sure on this. I mean, I know I've seen a lot of these reptiles love these, but I just hope it actually stays suction cupped to the tank itself and doesn't keep falling down. So we'll see. Might just end up gluing it. But yeah, so this is a 40-gallon enclosure. Once he gets bigger, I do plan on getting something bigger, or maybe just building something bigger. Yeah, so we got his heat lamp right here. And then his UVB, which, by the way, if you're gonna get a reptile, get these bars. The curly ones, no good. UVB is so important for reptiles that those little curly Q ones, they don't work very well. So definitely go with these bars. It'll help kind of spread out the UVB and help him or her, what he needs, because reptiles need it to process calcium, and if they don't have it, they can get metabolic bone disease, which that's no good. But yeah, so I'm pretty proud of that. It looks pretty good. All right, so that's going to do it for this part of the video. Next part of the video will be next week on Tuesday. So just kind of make things a little bit faster. We'll just do one time jump, and it's Tuesday. So as you can see, it's morning now. And yeah, so it's Tuesday. I've been keeping up with the shipping. He should be here any minute. It says before noon. It is 11:36, so I'm getting a little impatient. But it also looks like the rest of his stuff is also coming, because I got a power strip that has a timer on it, so I can put a timer on both Pascal and his lights. And I also got some thermometers that are also hydrometers, so they'll be able to, like, what's funny is I accidentally ordered 4. I didn't realize they come in packs of 2. So I mean, hey, I'll have one for Pascal's enclosure, but I'll have one on the hot side of his enclosure and then one on the cool side as well. And yeah, I'm just really impatient right now, and I can't wait. All right, guys, he's here. Now, what's concerning is it doesn't say live animal on the box. And I used to work for UPS, and I know how they handle packages, so hopefully he's all right. All right, I don't have a great camera angle for this. We got some styrofoam on the top. We got a heat pad up there. Some paper towels. It actually looks like he's okay. He's much bigger than I was expecting. Some poop on the paper towel there. Hey, buddy. Okay, you're okay. Hey, everybody. Meet Aries. Hey, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna switch camera angles for you guys. Hey. Move that. So, as you can tell, he's a bearded dragon, and he is gorgeous. He's a little dark right now, but once we get him in the heat, he'll fire up, and he'll really show that citrus color. Oh, hey, buddy, you're okay. Alright, so he's been in there about 10 minutes. Let's see if he will take a worm. I mean, he looks big enough for a worm, so go ahead and give that a try. Well, he's definitely hungry. So that's awesome. I was actually worried about his possible feeding response, but it looks like he's eating pretty good. Sorry, I just realized how blurry that is for you. Okay, I thought that was gonna happen. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Well, it looks like he already likes veggies, so that'll be really good for us. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more food ready for him. But yeah, guys, that's Aries, my new bearded dragon, and I've been waiting to get another bearded dragon for a very long time. After my cat, not what you think, after my cat fell through the screen of my last enclosure and crushed him, and he died. I've taken precautions this time. I'm sure I'll have it up on the screen for you now, but I got a metal screen, so it's not like that flimsy stuff that you see on cheap Petco enclosures. So yeah, he is very, very like perky and like active. His feeding response is amazing. I was honestly surprised, like after being in a box. Oh, he's moving. He's on the move. What's up, buddy? But yeah, like I was saying, his feeding response after being in a box overnight and traveling from Idaho to here, honestly was expecting him to refuse food. The fact that he tried to eat that plant, he tried to eat this plant, so that means he's ready for leafy greens. So that's great to know. Now, if you guys are looking to get a bearded dragon, honestly, guys, please don't get bearded dragons from pet stores like Petco and PetSmart. They're not kept properly. They don't have the proper needs. They are all shoved in one big tank, and yeah. So I definitely recommend getting one from a breeder. This is the breeder that I got him from, and I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna show. I'll throw it up on the screen. It's Our Weird Little Zoo, and then it's weirdlittlezoo.com. Yeah, he is a. And ooh, he spotted something. Yeah, he's very attentive, very active, and that's very good signs. Very, very good signs. And the fact that he already wants to eat veggies just shows how good the breeders took care of him. One other quick thing: when you purchase a bearded dragon from this particular breeder, she does send a care sheet, which is nice. Has a list of let's see here, list of good foods, so good veggies, good fruits. Remember not to feed your dragons too much fruit, because that's how they can get obese. And then staple bugs, and then treat bugs, which is really good. I don't know if I'd put hornworms on staple bugs, but not to each their own, I guess. And then just good information on heating and lighting. Like the basking spot needs to be right around 105 degrees. And then the rest of the tank needs to be about 75-ish. That is good to know. I will probably end up moving that. It says right here, our dragons love to lounge on our homemade hammocks. If you purchase the hammock, do not place it directly under their light. They will poop on it. I usually place them on the cool side. We'll give that a try. I mean, my last bearded dragon, he didn't really care where he pooped. So, yeah, but then it does give you recommendations for enclosure sizes. So he is in a 40-gallon right now. That is not going to be his last home. He will eventually be upgraded to a 4x2x2, which is a lot of room. It's a big tank. It's actually the same size as Pascal's enclosure, except Pascal is a vertical enclosure. And if you guys have been enjoying this type of content with reptiles and stuff, I have a new channel. If you want to see more of Aries, more of Pascal, I don't think Pascal's really been on this channel. He's been on Twitch all the time. But if you want to see them in all their glory, go to Minnesconsin Reptiles. That is my second channel. I'll have a link in the description below. There might not be a lot of like branding or anything yet, depending on when I get this video out. I really love reptiles, and I feel like I'm at the point with my knowledge I can share that with you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm rambling. I need to go get milk for my kid and bigger crickets. Yeah. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Make good choices. Later.